Nityanandam, I'm Manitya Shaktikananda, and on behalf of our organization, United Nations for Feminine Empowerment and Gender Equality, I welcome you all to our first The Healing Power of Silence session. Before we begin today's session, let me start with a gratitude prayer and seek the blessings of my Guru, His Divine Holiness, Sri Nityananda Paramashivam, who has brought us all together in this wonderful space to experience this powerful healing session. So please sit straight with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line and join me in a deep meditative space. Nityanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Vandvatitam Gaganasadrisham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. You can open your eyes now. So let me take a few minutes to introduce you to our organization. United Nations of Feminine Empowerment and Gender Equality is a global non-profit organization with a mission to provide exposure, education, mentorship for feminine genders and LGBT communities, to empower them to become global leaders, remove gender-based violence, and uphold the rights of women and children and LGBT communities which are in conflict. Now, one of our key goals is the well-being of women and children, and with that objective in mind, we bring to you this healing session. Now, you may be wondering, why silence meditation? In spiritual traditions, silence is associated with the cosmos. Silence is the cosmic intelligence that allows you to manifest your wants and needs. Every being has this core silence that connects you to the cosmic energy. You too can tap this energy in this deep meditation today. My Guru, His Divine Holiness, Sri Nityananda Paramashivam, in one of his discourses, had explained that silence is also the best media for transmitting spiritual powers. He was giving an example of if 100 units of Kundalini energy or life force energy need to be transmitted using sound, only 10% can be transmitted. However, if it is done through the medium of silence, the entire 100 units can be effortlessly transmitted. Such is the power of silence. Now, the most exciting news for today is that today's healing is going to be delivered by Ma Nityanandamayi Swami. And I have the greatest pleasure to welcome and introduce her in this session. Now, Ma Nityanandamayi Swami is a senior monastic leader of the Nityananda Sannyasa order. She is one of the key leaders and pillars of the progressive Adi Shaivite minority tradition of Hinduism. She lives an exemplary life of a renunciate monk and completely dedicated to serving the humanity. She works tirelessly and for the upliftment and empowerment of all beings, especially women and girls. She is the epitome of modern Hindu feminism and a very strong voice for Hindu minority women. She believes that global peace and evolution of humanity is possible only when sexual violence and objectification of women entirely ceases and all genders are embraced equally by the society. Nityanandamayi Swami strongly advocates that only when woman herself becomes empowered, there will be stability in the social fabric of a global community. Now, it's also a very big blessing for us today to receive this healing from a sannyasi, a monk. Sannyasis renunciate everything to serve humanity and only work towards the consciousness of the planet. They carry a very sacred inner space of completion that can heal and remove sufferings of all beings. Now, with that said, let's get ready for the session now. Please keep away from all distractions and give yourself 100% time in the session. This is your precious time with you to discover you. Let everything from inside come to surface. Do not resist anything. If you feel vulnerable at any point in the session, it's perfectly okay. Let it out. Now, you have a handbook. If you registered through the link, you would have received a handbook that you can use to jot down your emotions, your thoughts, your breakthroughs. And this handbook is something personal that it's for you and to keep it for your future reference. Now, without much ado, I would like to invite Manityanandamai Swami to lead us into this meditation, and I'll see you again later after the session. Nityananda.
Nityanandam. With all auspicious blessings and grace of my Guru, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam, I welcome you to this healing session. The silent healing. What does this silent healing does? What is its impact? To define, at least for my understanding, I call this silent healing as consciousness diet. In today's busy world, in today's world where corporate lives, social lives, family lives are all juxtaposed in such a way that they always all are clashing or overlapping, and we all seem to be running into the other. Either it is rushing from home to work, work to meetings, meetings to networking, networking to home, and we hardly seem to have time for anybody or anything. But still, we are trying to manage and prioritize our relationships or work or commitments or social commitments. Where in all this jungle do we find time for ourselves? If there's a conflict between friends, if there's a conflict at work, if there's a conflict in relationship, we even not have time to sit back and look in and heal ourselves so we can take a step towards healing relationships, having better relationships. All of us in this world keep searching for the one relationship, the perfect relationship outside. Searching, searching, but never finding it. But a perfect relationship, as it is defined by how you feel towards things. As my friend, a very dear friend of mine, Miss Chit Shakti Gai, expressed, I firmly believe that unless the women, the female gender, decides to consciously shift, consciously make certain consciousness changes, unless that happens, no matter where we go, no matter what we search for, we are never going to find the perfect relationship or the perfect friends anywhere in the world. It is our individual decisions, our individual choices, how we respond, not respond, react, or don't react to certain situations, to certain things. But in today's world, I have seen most of us respond at the fastest. We are so quick in responding. We do not take the time to step back, think, see how to heal the relationships, be it relationships at home or relationships at work. We're always in a speed mode. Oh, let's move from here to there, from here to there, from here to there. We're always seeming to be moving. Moving from from one work to another work, from one job to another job, from one relationship to another relationship. Yet we do not seem to find stability in anything. This lack of stability is not because of the society the way it is now. It is not because of the pressure that we feel from our peers, be it to outperform others at work, or the pressure we feel at home to be able to stabilize and manage and balance the family, society, and work. Especially for women, I have seen many women wake up in the morning at poor, cook for themselves, cook for the children, cook for their husbands, send them to offices. They go to offices, come back, cook for the children, take care of the children, make sure they start work, finish their exams properly. They are, well turned out the next day. Look into their class homeworks, check their progress reports, then take care of their husbands' requirements, then the in-laws and their work, and then get up in the morning and do the same thing again. We somewhere feel the previous generation women did not have this kind of a pressure to outperform everybody and everything, which is so not true. The previous generation women had much more strength and stability in their decisions, which made them look as if they did not have these pressures. But each generation had their own social evils, had their own struggles. As you know, when we see our mothers or grandmothers. But what made them so strong and stable, and what makes us so rushed and conflict and struggling with anger, sorrow, frustration, conflicts? Why do we women today go through so many divorces, through so many relationships, and still look for stability, that one anchor in our lives, which we still have not found? Because the answer is not outside, it is inside of you. It's within you. The anger, the hurt, the sorrow, the frustration that we all feel causes so much of instability inside us, makes us so unsure of any decision we take that we keep changing decisions. Justify to ourselves that it's okay for a woman to change her mind. No, it is not okay for us to change our mind, because based on what we commit, many people believe our word. It's the same for a man or a woman. But I feel, as a woman, I feel we can take the responsibility to be the cause, the hub, the center that will trigger the change. And I firmly believe that only a woman can trigger the change that this world needs so desperately now. The world that is standing in the brink of wars, the brink of conflicts, every day we see, day in and day out, only conflicts, conflicts, conflicts. Who is going to bring a change into this conflict world, if not for you and for me? Because a woman has greater strength. She's not fickle. She's absolutely the most stable, the most strongest in all relationships. The phrase that woman is fickle, I would really say, is a figment of a man's wildest imagination. He hoped a woman would become fickle, and he made a statement, and we are still living with that statement. A woman is not fickle. Once she makes up her mind, it is very difficult to get her to change her mind, and we all know that. Now, how do we make that our lifestyle? How do we make our life conflict-free? How do I make my life sorrow-free? Is it dependent on my husband? Is it dependent on my friends? Is it dependent on the cars that I buy? Or the kind of people I'm seen with? Or the clothes that I wear? What brand of clothes I wear? Is that the way I evaluate my happiness? What kind of friends I have in the society? Are they going to evaluate my happiness? Who is going to be responsible for my stability and happiness and bliss? Nobody but you. That is the most amazing and empowering technique in this meditation. The silent meditation empowers you to find your neutral space, that center, that stable anchor inside yourself, which, standing from that anchor, when you make any decision, any choices, they will always be successful and be the right choice for you to make. You don't need XYZ outside in the world to tell you whether you have made the right decision or the wrong decision. Now, this meditation, before I we started, this silent meditation is what I experienced from my Guru, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam. I've been a monk for last 10 years, and the simplest and the easiest way I have found to walk out of my conflicts, my sorrow, my struggles, and any of my inner scars and pains is when I sit silently in the presence of my Guru. Just sitting without communication, sitting without having to uh, talk about my pains, talk about my sorrows, just sitting in His presence has healed me immensely of so many scars, so much of pain. That is what triggered this designed silent meditation class, this designed meditation program, because I really wish each of y'all to experience what I had experienced sitting in the presence of my Guru. It is such an amazing experience that when you experience the stillness inside you, the silence inside you, the way you carry yourself, the way you cognize yourself, the kind of self respect that we start developing for ourselves is something that cannot be penned down in words. It has to be an experience. It is based on that we have designed this short meditation program. And this silent meditation program is two steps. First step is like washing the clothes and drying. Second step is the ironing. The ironing part is the silent meditation part. The washing. As much as today we use washing machines, I want you all to just visualize for a moment washing on a rock. Like how in olden days, women would soak the cloth in water, take it and start washing it on a rock. Wash a space of conflict, our inner space of frustration, our inner space of sorrow, our inner space of anger. But to wash it, we need to soak. Only when you soak your clothes well, when you wash it easier, and when they dry well, ironing is far easier. So for a deep cleansing and washing, I want you all to take out the handbook that has been part of this program, designed specifically for this program. Please take that handbook and write down, say, take about 10 minutes. Take about 10 minutes of your time and write down what is it that you want to take away from this program. What is the one thing that you wish to carry in your inner space that will remind you of this program? Just not tomorrow, just the day after. It should be a sweet memory in yourself that will propel you every time you feel low about yourself, every time you feel some conflict is in your life, every time you feel something is not going right. This moment, this meditation class, this technique that you're learning today should just come back into your hearts and space. So just write down what is that one thing that you want to carry back from this program. What are the pains that you want to heal yourself of? What is the anger? What is the frustration? Or the feeling of failure? What is it that you want to be completely rid of? Let's detoxify that one thing today. Because change starts one by one. And then they pick up. But the first change has to be one specific thing. Specificities are going to be your best friend. So please open the book right now, the handbook, and can start writing down. It can be anything. Like I said, it can be even as something as silly as you fought with your sister this morning for a pencil and that made you so angry, or it can be something more feel or you found out someone you trusted has betrayed you, has let you down, and you're just unable to handle that betrayal. Or it could be not finding a job that you so desire, a job that gives you the pay that you want, the job that makes you feel like a page 3 person. Page 3 is a page in which all newspapers nowadays carry the network society, who's who, now being with whom, which party they are at. What is the dissatisfaction that is causing you this pain, this hurt, the anger? Just write down there. I am giving you 10 minutes is because I really want you to think deeply. Not only think deeply of the anger and the pain, but at the same time, I want to focus on what you have as goal of your life. Because somewhere this anger, this frustration, this sorrow is blocking you from achieving that focus, that goal which you have in your life. Either it is distracting you away from that goal, or it's making you forget that goal completely, that you don't even remember that you have a goal in life, that you had an ambition, you have a desire in life. Life is all about living to its fullest, living it colorfully, living it as an adventure, living it the way you want to live, the way you want to experience every aspect of life. I hope all of you have started writing it because you are going to need this 10 minutes time. Don't think 10 minutes is a long time. It is not. Because I want you to think very deeply about what first is your focus in life, goal in life. What is it that will make you feel as a better person? What is the one thing if you have, or one thing if you feel you've healed, or one thing you feel you don't have that will make you achieve your goal? For example, a lot of people say, oh, if I didn't have so much of anger, I would be a better person. Or, oh, if I didn't get cheated by so and so person, I would not feel so sad. Now I don't know whom to trust. I don't want to trust anybody and take a risk in my life. All these are what are stopping you from achieving your goal. So, with the focus on your goal in life and whatever is stopping you, your anger, your sorrow, your frustration, your feeling of failure, whatever it is, write them down as much detailed way as possible, because details make you experience that right now. Because when you carry that experience of anger or sorrow or pain or whatever, you need to carry that which you want to be rid of and sit in this meditation, because carrying that pain at this moment and offering at the feet of my Guru, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam, will just dissolve those pains, like I would say, like salt in water or salt in hot water. It's as simple as that and as easy as that. You don't need to carry pain. You don't need to carry anger. You don't need to carry any suffering in the future. Just these few moments. Sit down, write it, get involved in it, get focused on this with the intention of getting rid of this for a better quality of life. A better quality of life does not mean cars, does not mean big houses, does not mean the number of servants we are able to hire. It only means the kind of inner space we are able to carry. I hope everybody has finished writing, pen it down. Even if you feel you've not completely penned down everything, that's okay. Just let's start the second step of silent healing technique. We have now, the last 10 minutes, what you've done is technically washed your inner space with a lot of acid, with a lot of thoughts, with a lot of conflicts if you have, or whatever sorrow or some ambition you want to achieve, something you want to manifest in your life, whatever it is that you wanted to heal, you have addressed all that in your inner space, consciously thought about it, down, bend it down. We finish washing the clothes and we have dried it. And you can see the creases on your clothes. Now, do you want to wear the clothes with crease or perfectly starched clothes? Obviously, all of us would prefer perfectly starched perfume clothes. The silent meditation is going to make you feel so fresh, so pristine, so pure. It will just make you feel like a fresh, well starched, well perfumed cloth. By the grace of my Guru, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam, whose very form, whose very words, whose smile are complete compassion, by His grace and His energy flowing through me, we will now start the silent meditation. Just a couple of sentences before that. A few important guidelines that I wish to share with each of you all, because this is the most important aspect in this technique. Guideline 1. Think of Swamiji. Visualize his form and look at him through your third eye. Close your eyes. Imagine he's in your third eye and look at him there. That's the first step. The second step is the Mahavakya, the chanting of the Mahavakya. You need not chant it loudly. Chant it inside your inner space continuously for 21 minutes. You don't need to chant the Mahavakya loudly. Close your eyes, visualize Swamiji in your third eye, and listen to the Mahavakya audio that we are going to be playing in his voice, in the voice of my Guru, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam. Listen to this chanting and internally chant this Mahavakya. While you're chanting the Mahavakya, hold Swamiji in your third eye. The Mahavakya is Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Just let his voice flow into your being. Please sit with your head, neck and spine straight. Hold yourself grounded to the floor or to the chair. Feel so comfortable in this position. You should not feel any discomfort, because if you feel discomfort, you will get distracted from this meditation. Sit comfortably with your head, neck and spine straight. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Right now, you may be feeling, still carrying the experience of the anger, the sorrow, the frustration of what you have penned down, the conflicts of what you've penned down, the pain, the scars that you wanted to heal yourself. You may be carrying that experience inside of you right now because you have just penned them down. Let that experience be inside you. You just close your eyes. Visualize Swamiji in your third eye and You can start the silent meditation of inner chanting of this Mahavakya. It's a 21-minute chanting. Just let Swamiji's voice marinate into your being, into your soul. The most important thing I wanted to share right now is after the 21 minutes, don't open your eyes, don't do anything. I will be guiding you further after 21 minutes. Till that, don't open your eyes. Don't open your eyes till I tell you open your eyes. Because during the meditation, in a few minutes after, is the time of transformation, is the time for your consciousness to shift. So we start the 21 minutes right now.
परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द 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 परमशिवोऽहम् परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द 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 परमशिवोऽहम्
Do not open your eyes yet. Just let that silence, soak inside of you. Don't move. Don't do anything. Just sit. Just sit and hold on to the space of silence. This is the space that you need to remember. You are in a conflict. This space you should feel like coming back to, because this is the real you, the silence. The expansiveness that you must be feeling now, the goodness in you that is brimming from you, is the you, is the real you need to remember any time of conflict or anger, especially during a violent phase of life. This is the core you. Now, with this space, just open the book in which you've written down the pains, the scars, the anger, the violence, the frustrations of your life, the things that you wanted to heal yourself of, the one thing that you wanted to be rid of yourself of. Read it. For many of you, you will find they look very silly now. Many people will not even identify most of the things that they've written down. For most of you all, even if you remember that, you will not feel the pain or the anger or the heaviness or the sorrow that you would have felt in the beginning of the session when you wrote them down. That is the grace of a guru. That is the grace of an incarnation who lands on this earth just to remove all our sufferings, all our pains, all our anger. Anytime, any place. Just remember Swamiji. Just remember my Guru, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam. Just hold on to him, and life It seems so colorful, so joyful. Everything seems so effortless. Effortless transformation, effortless life is possible. Life without suffering, life without conflict is possible. It's possible because you decide to change it. It's possible because you have a guru in your life who can your life the way you want to. I know we have gone over time. We had scheduled it for an hour and we are over time by around 8 minutes as of now. So requesting completion from everybody for running over time, and we'll be wrapping it now because of lack of time. But we have created a Facebook group for silent healing. So all those who would like to join the group and share your feelings there, share your experiences there, and if you want any more guidances, please log on to the Facebook group or to my website or register onto the mentorship program, the details of which we will be showing now. Please carry this experience home and share this with all your friends and family. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here today. Nityanandam.
Nityanandam, I hope each one of you had a very profound experience in this sacred time and space with your own self. For those who wish to further engage with us, we strongly recommend you enroll into our free mentorship program. Through this program, you will experience and imbibe the powerful inner space and be part of the movement to create a safe society with powerful women. The divine feminine, as taught by our Guru, His Divine Holiness, Sri Nityananda Paramashivam, shows us how precious, dynamic, and powerful space the feminine can be, and how each one of us can radiate that space eternally. So, there are many other ways that you can keep in touch with us through social media platforms like Facebook page, Twitter, website. In a minute, a slide will be shown where you will be getting information on all those links that you can use to get in touch with us. However, I would like to bring one key aspect, which is the Facebook group called Healing Silence, that we have created especially for the participants of this group so that you can engage, converse, and get all your clarifications and also provide your feedback. We would really appreciate that if you can provide your feedback on the session and share with us your experiences. And we are very grateful for Nityananda Swami for making time for us today and honoring us with this healing session for today. And I would like to end the session now with my deep respects and gratitude for my Guru, His Divine Holiness, Sri Nityananda Paramashivam. Until next time, Nityanandam.